Everyone, myself FALGUNI. Welcome to our channel. Today we'll see The Voice of the Rain written by poet Walt Whitman. Walt Whitman was one of the America's most influential poets, and he was born in May 31, 1819 in West Hills, especially in Long Island, New York. And during the time of outbreak of Civil War, Whitman vowed to live a cleansed life. And let's see in this poem, The Voice of the Rain theme. In this poem, poet discussed an imaginary dialogue between the poet and the rain. And the poet casually asks the rain, how is it? To his surprise, the rain answers the question and tell about its birth and end. The poet understands the tale of rain and translates it for the readers. Especially completely students, it's just imagination that how poet convert with rain and how the rain answer poet his questions. Let's see. Let's start. Voice of the rain, and who art thou? Said I to the soft falling shower, which, strange to tell, gave me an answer, as here translated: I am the poem of earth, said the voice of the rain. Eternal I rise, impalpable, out of the land and the bottomless sea, upward to heaven, whence vaguely form altogether her changed and yet the same. I descend to have to leave the dross atomic dust layers of the globe, and all that in them without me was seeds only, latent, unborn. And forever by day and night I give back life to my own origins, and make pure and beautify it. For song issuing from its birthplace after fulfillment, wandering, ragged and unragged, beauty with love returns. So let's start and we discuss stanza by stanza. And the first one is thou यानी कि you. यहाँ पे रेन को पूछ रहे हैं who are you? Say to the soft falling shower. Soft falling shower यानी कि dropping gently. यहाँ पे बहुत मीन्स थोड़ी सी बारिश हो रही है, उनके जो ड्रॉपलेट्स हैं वो बहुत कम थे, तो नरेटिव उसको मीन्स यानी कि पोएट उसको पूछ रहे हैं कि who are you? Which strange to tell give me an answer, and as her translated, I am the earth of poem of earth, said the voice of the rain. Eternal I rise, impalpable, out of the land and the bottomless sea. Now, here the word is shower. Showering यानी कि raindrops. We can also feel that rain shower on us whenever we are outside and raining. Eternal यानी कि everlasting, and impalpable. You can see that in the end of your page, that unable to be felt by touching. Here you can see the meaning. Something that cannot be touched, यानी कि unable to touching. Now in first stanza, here the poet want to say that when he asks question to one element, यानी कि rain, he got answer from it. And the poet asks the identity of soft dropping shower, of which the rain replies in the strange manner. The rain replied in a strange manner. Why strange manner? Because as we know, like rain and the water droplets can never answer. But here, that rain answered. That's why it's a strange manner. And the word is as here translated. As here translated, यानी कि there was a conversation between poet and rain, and they have their own language. So as a reader, we are not able to understand it. That's why poet translated their conversation here. which in the language which we can understand. The poet gets really surprised because his question has been answered by the rain. And then poet takes up the task of translating the answer of the rain for us, especially like readers, and the rain says that it is the poem of earth. I am the poem of earth, यानी कि rain is the poem of earth and it is born in the form of invisible vapors. Eternal arise impalpable, यानी कि impalpable यानी कि unable to touch and unable to touch, like poet यहाँ पे जो rain है वो बता रही है poet को कि वो invisible है. This vapors rise eternally from the land and bottomless ocean. Definitely जो vapor है हम लोगों को कहाँ पे दिखने को मिलती है? Land and bottomless sea, यानी कि bottomless ocean. Now in second stanza, upward to heaven, whence vaguely formed, all together change and yet the same. यहाँ पे आंसर कौन दे रहा है? रेन दे रही है. I descended to leave the dross atomized dust layers of the globe, and all that is them without me was seeds only, latent, unborn. So let's see here. यहाँ पे बोले upward to heaven. पोर यहाँ पे आंसर दे रही है upward to heaven, and whence it means from where, and vaguely it means unclearly. Formed यानी कि वो form. All together change and yet the same. I descend it means move or fall downwards, and leave it means wash the draughts यानी कि dry spells, lack of water. Atomies यानी कि very tiny particles. latent dust layer तो लोगों को समझ में आ रहा है. Now latent it mean inactive. Unborn तो like whose existence is not here when we are discussing something. So let's see the poet's conversation with rain in second stanza. The rain tells the poet that it rises upward towards the sky in the form of vapor. As we know, like vapor, we can see that. हम लोगों ने देखी है, right? तो यहाँ पे जो पोएम यानी कि जो रेन है वो बता रही है पोएट को, उसकी जो राइज है मीन्स उसकी जो बिगिनिंग है वो कहाँ से? अपवर्ड टूवर्ड्स द स्काई इन द फॉर्म ऑफ वेपर, वेर इट चेंज इट्स फॉर्म, like vaguely यानी कि clearly change its form. How change its form? Like water droplets, vapors. यहाँ पे हम लोगों को किस फॉर्म में यहाँ पे रेन मिल रही है, यानी कि वाटर ड्रॉपलेट्स के फॉर्म में मिल रहा है. द पोएम यानी कि द रेन ऑल्सो सेज दैट ऑल दो इट्स फ्रॉम गेट्स चेंज एंड इट स्टिल रिमेन द सेम. यहाँ पे वेदर इट्स चेंज बट इट स्टिल रिमेन द सेम. लाइक चलो मान लेते हैं लाइक यहाँ पे पानी है, आफ्टर few hours or few time it will be turned into vapor, and it again is a form of cloud, like for whole process of evaporation, and again it will get is a form of water droplet. So poem यहाँ पे यानी कि रेन यहाँ पे बोल रहा है कि मेरा फॉर्म चेंज होता है लेकिन फिर भी मैं क्या हूँ? सेम हूँ. देयर इज नो चेंज. आगे वो बोल रहे हैं यहाँ पे It remained the rain. Doesn't matter that how I change my form, but it remains the rain. This is the universal law that energy is never destroyed and ever transferred from one form to another. यहाँ पे वो रिवर यानी कि वो रेन बोल रहा है कि ये यूनिवर्सल रूल है. यूनिवर्सल रूल की कोई भी पावर है वो सिर्फ अपना फॉर्म चेंज करती है, वो कभी वैनिश नहीं होती. और आगे वो बता रही है the rain comes down to the restore the drought areas atomies यानी कि dry यहाँ पे atomies then dry land. It also washes away the dust and the small particles from the globe यानी कि earth. This can also help the seeds grow into a plant because of water provided by the rain. If the rain will not provide water, then definitely seeds remain as it is, completely unborn. But with the help of rain, now we can say that the earth is completely pure and beautiful. Now in third stanza, यानी कि last one, and forever by day and night I give back life to my own origin and make pure and beautify it. For song issuing from its birthplace after fulfillment, wandering, wrecked and unwrecked, duty with love returns. So word here origin यानी कि a source of birth. Beautify, it means make beautiful, pure, holy. Fulfillment यानी completing the cycle here, and wandering, moving from one place to another. Almost we have familiar words. Reckon यानी कि care about, and unwrecked यानी कि uncare about. The last word is duly. Duly, it means properly. Now let's see the third stanza meaning, what the poet want to tell us in as a translated form, which he discussed with rain. And last one, the rain says that and forever by day and night. Okay, always by the day and night I provide life, care, enrichment यानी कि prosperity, and water to the place from where it originated first, and the rain keeps changing or enhancing the beauty and purity of the earth by preparing a life cycle for itself again. As we know, we are exist here just because of the water, because if we will not get enough water, then is it possible to us survive here for days and for years and months? It's definitely impossible. And now here we have the two line in bracket 1. So यहाँ पे जो दिया गया है, in the last two lines have been placed in bracket way because they are not a part of the conversation between the poet and the rain. But here it's a thing which poet described for us, that it's a aftermath where the poet reflect on the conversation, and poet realizes that the rain's life is similar to that of any song. How? Because जो यहाँ पे लिखा है, for song issuing from its birthplace after fulfillment, wandering, wrecked and unwrecked, duly with love returns. Why and how poet compare rain with the song like this? A song birthplace is the poet's heart, right? यहाँ पर कोई poem लिखी जाती है, it's birth from poet's heart, it's completely poet's imagination, and once complete it is passed on wonders यानी कि the person one person to another, like it's passed to us and we read it. It's not only I and you read, many readers read it, and it may change or remain the same यानी कि wrecked or unwrecked यानी कि it will change or unchange as it travels यानी कि if as a reader I carry it or as a reader you do not carry it, but still its journey move on. And but one day it returns to the poet with all due love to the listener. Duly with love returns यानी कि whatever that happened with the poem, but still it gave the name again with love and respect. Poem never take like credit that it's me. The poem always give credit to its person who gives birth to it. So यहाँ पर समझ में आ रहा है पूरा कि पोएट यहाँ पे जो ब्यूटी ऑफ रेन है उसको कहाँ से कंपेयर कर रहे हैं, ब्यूटी ऑफ सॉन्ग, बिकॉज बोथ existence is similar. So students, here is the end of the poem, The Voice of the Rain. Let's I will summarize the poem once again. So if you have any doubt, then it will be clear. Here the poet asks the soft falling rain, who are you? And strangely, the poet also got answer from the rain. And the raindrops replied and said that it is the music of the earth which its birthplace, and it is born out of the land and sea in the form of water vapors and rises up to sky and again meet the earth. It remains the same as its change its form constantly, in then returns to earth as little drops which wash away the layers of dust, waters the soil and helps seed to grow. Then it gives back life to the earth. It's purified and makes beautiful over and over again. The cycle goes on eternal. The poet here compares the rain with a song. A song rises from the heart of the poet once it complete, and it is passed from one reader to another. It doesn't matter to him whether anyone listens to it or not, carried for naught. After the poet sung his song, it settled back into his heart, which is his birthplace. यानी कि a poet's heart is a birthplace of song, and the song keeps rising again and again from there. Thus it's purify the poet's heart and make it beautiful. The same way the rain make beautify the earth after giving his precious water. The same thing. The song also beautify the heart of his poet. So here the poet compare that how song and rain. Again students, I would like to tell you that last two lines is not with the conversation of poet and the rain. It's the poet's comparison which he compare rain with the song. Let's see the poetic device in the poem. Here we have the sentence that I am the poem of earth. So here I am the poem of earth is a metaphor. And the rain, wherever we can see the sentences of rain, it's completely personify the poem. So first we think that one figure of speech, metaphor, and second one is personification, because whenever we can see that rain as a human form, rain saying something, it means it's a human form or it's a living being. So it's also personify the sentences. Like said, I am the soft falling shower, it's personification, which strains you. Okay. Then eternal I rise impalpable out of the land and the bottomless sea. Personification hai. So you will get maximum sentences of personification in this poem. So that's it students. This is the end of our poem. I hope you like it. We will meet again with new topic. Till then, keep watching our channel. Like us. Thank you.